So we got this 812 Ferrari GT.
So I'm not sure if Ahmed showed you guys this. Oh my God, the goodies.
We just got new products. This full coach line, bumper to bumper, was changed. This is my collection over here. I think in 3 days, this whole thing gone. We had like hundreds of molds. Welcome to my second episode on YouTube. I'm Ahmed, aka Candleman. This is my store. We're gonna cover a little bit more about me, about our business. This is our new product, the warmer lamps. And this is very useful for every candle maker and every candle user. For a candle maker, you can use this for wickless testing. So we've got some customers over there. I don't wanna intrude so much, but we've got a lot of things going on today. My tech lab, where I'm trying to design our new CandleStart mobile app. I think as a candle making supplier, we're probably the first candle making supplier that is gonna have a mobile app. We've got car diffusers over here too. All these car diffusers were made about 1 week ago, but they didn't diffuse properly. These are going out for free for my car wash business customers. So we're in Jabal Ali, right opposite of Expo City, Dubai. This is a very good location in the future. So I thought of investing in a location where Dubai is moving towards. I think in the next 5 to 7 years, we are seeing that the whole Dubai city is shifting towards this side. Near the Al Maktoum airport, I have more time to kind of brainstorm, work on other stuff in the business without, interacting much with a lot of customers at the same time. It's very doable for me, and also as a one-man show. Now that I have Kavinda, who joined me about 6 months ago, in the last 5 years, we've got 4 shops over here in this location. 2 of the shops I was planning to do something very special when it comes to perfumery and fragrance oil specifically, where to turn that back into a full-on perfume store down the line. First, our car diffusers. I made my own diffuser base. This base is made out of a little bit of DPG, carbidol. You've also got IPM, MNB, and a little bit of benzyl alcohol. Now, benzyl alcohol kind of flattens out the things. The IPM kind of reduces the residue that comes from the DPG, for example, or in any other oils. And then you've got MMB to kind of dissolve crystals. I think we're gonna go a little bit higher on the diffusion engine. So you've got Timber Silk, ISO-E Super, and something powerful, Beast Mode, Animalic. So we're gonna go a little bit with ambroxan crystals. We're gonna add it to this base and try to fix the formula that we have. So first comes first, we'll add the ambroxan. So we wanna add about 2%. You've got 2.2% of 1 kg. You're talking about 22 grams of ambroxan. We're gonna dissolve this in benzyl alcohol. Eventually, what we want to get to about 12-13%. This needs to heat up a bit so it dissolves the crystals. All right, so benzyl alcohol out of the way. We're done with this one. For the pink pepper, I think maybe we'll go with 0.5. That's very nice. So this is pink pepper CO2, one of the most expensive pink pepper variants in the market. So CO2 is just distilled and extracted in a very different method compared to the regular pink pepper oil on the market. So this should be 5 grams. Nope, 4 grams. You've got 6 grams, so 0.6%. Now we want to add some radiance. Kind of lift up the base. So we want to do ISO-E Super. ISO-E Super, we can go about 3%. Next, Timber Silk. This is much better than ISO-E Super. It really diffuses everything into the air. About 2.5%. Next is IPM. So the IPM reduces the residue, just 1%, 0.1%. MMB kind of doesn't allow crystallization to happen down the line. Now we're gonna add our original fragrance oil concentrate. So all of this that we just added complements everything in the fragrance oil, 25%. So while this is happening, let's talk about the CandleStart app. So I'm very excited about this. Like I said, I think we're gonna be the first candle making suppliers globally to launch a phone app. What we've got here is a very easy to use application. I feel like not everyone is very tech savvy when it comes to this specific craft, and I wanted to make it very easy to use and navigate. Also, also with a little bit of tools that I have from WaxHippo.com. So WaxHippo is my other automated candle making tool software that makes candle makers' life easier when it comes to business, accounting, formula, receipts, testings, and everything. And I wanted to bring some of that into here. We've got everything into this app. What I wanted to do is track your deliveries. First, I need to speak to my delivery partner to really look into that. You've got the tools that allows you to calculate your budget. Now, while you're buying the fragrance oil, before purchasing it, you can do on the same page to see how much oil do you need for the batch that you're making within literally one step, and it doesn't take that much space in the phone. So let's say you're buying 500 ml and you're making 50 candles, you will need a little bit more than that, but that gives you an instant answer if that's how much you're gonna need or not. We try to make every problem solved right on the spot for you before purchasing, not after. You've got your formulas. When you store your formulas and recipes on the website or on the app, this is not gonna be stored in our database. It's gonna be only stored locally on your mobile or your computer. So all your data is safe. Compared to other candle making suppliers on a global scale, I feel like they should do more. Me as a one-man show, who's got Kavinda now, we're doing much more than any other candle making supplier around the world, which is surprising to me. So it really motivates me to go around with these challenges as a company here from the Middle East, whose, candles are not part of the tradition or culture, but it's a growing thing right now. It's pretty cool that we're trying to do much more than any other candle making supplier around the world. Now this is almost done. Another 3-4 minutes to go. Yeah, so a little bit about me. I studied in GIP, which is Grasse Institute of Perfumery in France. I graduated from a top institute. We learned a lot about balancing perfume ingredients. But again, it kind of gets overwhelming because you get tempted to use all of this into one formula, where I ended up using about 7 or 8. This is my collection over here. I showed you in the last episode. Today's perfume is this right here. It's an Australian brand. It was trending last year. So we just got new products in CandleStart, the warmer lamps. And this is very important for every candle maker, and I don't think a lot of people know about it. So usually when you start testing your wax, oil, and wick, what happens is we try to put all these components together and start testing. Now, if the oil doesn't work, or the wick is extra, or the size of the wick is a little bit higher than most, then we would never know if it's the oil, the wax, or the wick that is causing the problems. The best solution would be you make the wax with the oils at 6%, 8%, and 10%. You let that sit for 20 minutes without a wick and have the same wax in every candle. And then after 20 minutes, you try to see which one has the best oil load and diffusion, and then you see which percentage is the most ideal, whether it's 6%, 8%, or 10%. And once you're happy, let's say with the 8%, now you start making another candle with the wicks and do the wick testing. I think this reduces a lot of time when you try to test your candles when you're making them. Try to look into it. We offer them in the UAE, so if you're not around here, try to find one locally, otherwise try to source it. All right, now we're gonna go to Kavinda. We're trying to get some updates while I wasn't around, so let's see, maybe we've got some complaints, maybe we've got some issues, maybe Kavinda is just not performing.
This week, we had some free stuffs. We already...
Yeah, that was full. This was full.
Yeah.
Actually, let's go have a look. So we did like a full freebies thing. It was like worth 4,000 dirhams worth of goods. I think in 3 days, this whole thing gone. We had like hundreds of molds,
some waxes,
20 kg of waxes, give or take. We had like hundreds of jars,
yes,
some jugs, and this all gone.
And the colors
So
also.
this is what's left. I mean, these are very nice jars, huh? Yeah, gone in 3 days.
Yes, and yesterday is having more crowd also.
More crowd came on, that was Saturday. So usually Saturday and Fridays are kind of slow. I was expecting the opposite. Weekend is usually where people start coming, but during this time of the year, I think it kind of toned down a little bit. We think we should do another freebies only for our YouTube audience. A lot of freebies will be waiting for you.
Some people, they request to have the gel wax.
Gel wax. Okay, so we did look into the gel wax, but there was a lot of shipping issues in the region, so we kind of had to step back from it for now. It's coming, but it's just not coming right now.
Okay.
Yeah, gel wax, I know. What else?
And the fragrance, like Mystical Leather, the people, they love it, and
Yeah,
they have good feedback also.
Yeah, Mystical Leather is very good. It's our first signature scent. It's more classy, so it's an amber olfactive family. One of my favorites as well. And we've got New scents coming up, I think 2 weeks. We've got about 8. The pistachio cream is gonna be, I think, people's favorite. Best fragrance oil of the week, Mystical Leather.
Mystical leather.
Mystical Leather. Yeah, it was a no-brainer. Then we had damages, right? Come on, you need to remember. You told me what is broken in this shop. What is this? What is it? So he told me the label printer for delivery
Yeah.
is broken. I told him no worries. We got it the same day. So yeah, there's a label
Replace,
printer.
yeah.
So we're done here today from CandleStart. What we're gonna do is now move on to our car stuff. Now Washii is also offering PPF, so I have to go do some quality control on that, and we've got a polishing job as well on a white Range Rover with some paint fixing. So let's go. All right, so we've got the car diffusers here, Mystical Leather, and the Pomegranate Noir. So these are fragrance oils from our store, but I've added a little bit more ingredients to make them even better. Anyways, so we're heading right now to the PPF job and the polishing job that we've done. The garage is currently closed, but we're gonna open it up to show you what we're up to at Washii. Also, as you noticed, this is probably the third t-shirt that I've changed today. Yeah, it's not that hot here. It's not that hot. But I don't know, maybe by end of the day, it will be number 5. And we'll keep you guys in the loop once we get there. So we got this 812 Ferrari GTS. What we're doing here is a full PPF with tint and front tint in the windshield. When we receive the car, we do a full inspection. We go and pick up the car. We do an inspection there, get it in an enclosed recovery, and then once it gets here, we do a full inspection again to make sure all these lights catches any problems that we might face before applying the PPF. Some jobs might require a painting or a repaint, let's say, and then some jobs might require some dent fixing and whatever, because once you apply that PPF, everything below that PPF is gonna be fully clear, and you don't want that. When we inspected the car, we had a small dot over here, we had a small dot over here as well, we had a minor scratch over there. You gotta look very closely, and this is a one-of-one, fully customized paint, straight from Ferrari. It's a pearl white, and if you come over here, you can see a very minor scratch that needs a little bit of polishing and fixing before that PPF goes through. Because again, once you put that sticker on top, that scratch is kind of permanent, and you don't want that. Now, moving on to the Phantom, we got this car about 2 weeks ago. We had to do a full PPF job. There was a little bit of a paint problem on the hood from the left and the right, so we had to make sure that we had to get it repainted, and the coach line as well had to be replaced. The wheels had some minor scratches, so we fixed that as well, as it's CNC. This full coach line, bumper to bumper, was changed. It had minimal defects on it, so we had to get it replaced fully. This full hood on the side was fully repainted, and then to make sure that this doesn't look off from the other side, we repainted both sides just to make sure everything looks on point before applying that PPF. So yeah, very beautiful job. As you see, the PPF is custom cut, which means we apply the sticker, then we cut it out custom as per the size. Nothing is laser cut, everything is hand cut, and there's no defects at all. Every PPF over here that we apply is fully clean job. This Range Rover we also got for a full polishing and ceramic coating job. So this went through a polishing job. It had some paint problems that we had to fix. So we had to sandpaper it first and then apply a smart paint. So smart paint is very different from painting or touch-ups, because once you do painting or touch-ups, it's gonna look off from the other paint next to it. So smart paint kind of sandpapers everything, and then the smart paint kind of makes sure the paint looks blended with the car, so nothing looks off. So this is still requires some fixing. The full polishing has been done, the repaint has been done. Tomorrow we're gonna take this and ceramic coat it. It also went through an interior ceramic coating, so inside all the leather and the seats are going to be fully protected with ceramic coating, which is going to last longer from UV radiation or heat or anything. All that fabric or leather inside is not going to get affected at all. So it makes your car last longer and it stays in better shape for a longer time. So after we just checked all our Washii jobs over here for the PPF, the ceramic coating, the polishing and everything else, now we're gonna move on to go see the guys on site to do a quality check on them. I know Ajmal is there, but we're gonna go surprise him and check out what they're up to. All right, so we just got here. I've got my partner Ajmal, I've got my team Joseph and Aji here. I also got some flyers that we're gonna be giving out to our customers when it comes to our PPF services, all our services that we do at Washii. So I'm gonna pass the mic to Ajmal to show you guys around. That's Aji, that's Ajmal right there, and that's Joseph right there.
So I'm not sure if Ahmed showed you guys this. Let's pull out a little bit out of the way here so we don't have to hear the compressor's noise. But we've been waiting for these for a week now. And we're so excited to have this because this will be an easy go for us. As soon as we see our clients, we let them know, hey, look, this is what we offer and this is how to protect your vehicle. So on a day-to-day, oh my God, the goodies. The goodies. It's amazing to have a guy like Ahmed partnering up with us with his expertise in perfumery. We got all of our PPF. As soon as I notice a car, a nice car, you know, we run into a lot of these high-end cars, well up north of 400, 500,000 dirham. And sometimes it hurts when you see the exterior and it's not, you know, protected. So this is why we offer this service to make sure that the vehicles we look after are protected, not 5, not 6, not 7, 10 years minimum.
So we changed, this is t-shirt number 4 as part of protocol applied by my partner. But yeah, our customer today allowed us into his house. You see the Emirati hospitality at its finest. I'm not gonna show you his address, exclusive, okay? But yeah. All right, so that's about it for today's episode. We still got 3 more bookings to go after this. I managed to wash my own car after some time. The guys are still doing some detailing for this car. And yeah, I showed you a little bit about some Emirati hospitality. So subscribe and stay tuned for the next episode.